The Colorado Trail, a 500-mile ribbon of dirt and rock winding its way through the thin air of the Rocky Mountains. This trail has stories of high altitude and high adventure. And at times, high stakes and high anxiety.
Got a hailstorm going.
But above all, it's a place that makes you feel high on life. My name is Happy Hour, and this is the story of my thru-hike, high on the Colorado Trail. Day one had finally arrived. I'd hitched a ride to Colorado with my wonderful friends Slice and Top Flight. And now the moment I had been dreaming of had finally come. The moment when my feet hit the trail that would be my home for the next month. Being a warm day and my first real exposure to altitude, I spent most of the afternoon down by the South Platte River, cooling off, catching my breath, and easing myself into the long journey ahead. As evening approached, I trekked up and out of the river valley to a beautiful campsite. This grand, month-long adventure was officially underway. This is going to be my breakfast spot. Beautiful. Whew. Have a good day. I had set out alone on this thru-hike, but the trail has ways of bringing people together. The first friends I made were Nora and Eli, hikers I'd leapfrog with for the next several days, sharing miles and stories and the simple comfort of companionship.
My whole mood is different.
Yeah, it's awesome. Gonna be along this meadow for about 6 miles. It's a big long one. Getting a little bit of light rain. Had a little thunder, but it doesn't seem to be too bad. Looks like another little band of rain coming in. And maybe if I get moving, I can get up this meadow to the spot where I'm shooting to camp and get set up before it rains. Well, another storm came through last night. Thunder and lightning quite a bit, but nothing real close. And a good downpour for a little while. Woke up to I believe was a singing coyote this morning. The word on the trail is that you can get a cell signal here, so I'm going to try calling Sandy this morning.
Hello?
Good morning, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. Sitting on a rock overlooking a valley again. Good night of camping. A little rain right at the beginning of the night. But otherwise, the stars came out and it was beautiful. Another day on the trail. Maybe the spine of a cow, that's pretty huge. "81 miles into the hike, and here's the first snow of the trip."
Hey there.
Woohoo!
Good to see you.
Good to see you. It's awesome up here, isn't it?
Wow, it's like...
Camping in this little cluster of pine trees right off of a beautiful meadow and the trail right here. "5 a.m. It's a town day today. Maybe cross paths with my friend Nat, who's been riding part of the Great Divide mountain bike route.
Hey, FDR! You going into Frisco?
Yeah, get a water filter there.
All right.
Just finishing off a rosemary focaccia. Had a pint of blueberries already. Got a guacamole to augment the Caesar salad kit. This is what I'm eating now while I'm in town. Keeping costs low and trying to get some nutrition and fresh fruit and veggies. And I'm waiting for the bus to get to Breckenridge. Breckenridge Rec Center has $8 shower. Oh man, did that feel good. First shower in a week. Time for laundry. Alex and Lainey.
Hey.
Trail buds.
Hey.
We're in the same time window, but we haven't met till now, but we'll meet a lot more.
We've got some mutuals on there. So,
yeah. Before getting back on trail, I linked up with my friend Nat, who happened to be biking through Breck. Where'd you go, Nat? Good to see you. And hoping to get up over that ridge before dark tonight. It looks daunting from here somehow. The forecast is saying stormy weather for the foreseeable future. It's a bit of a bittersweet because, my God, the scenery when you start getting stormy skies is amazing. It's a great moment to be out here. Oh man, we got a sunrise going on. That's 3 pieces of leftover Sicilian pizza from last night. Still eats really well.
Yeah, I would. I'm really hungry.
Me too.
We were approaching a place where 2 years earlier I had quit my through hike attempt. Pain from a stress fracture in my leg
had forced me off trail.
This is it. This is where it all ended.
Things happen, and you just have to accept it. And quit denying the fact that this is the end of the hike.
I was grateful to have beautiful friends who softened the edges of that hard memory.
Hopefully it'll go better this time. And I got good friends.
Woo! Alex.
Hey!
Laney.
This is the happy hour redemption trip.
All right.
It's happening.
Thank you, thank you.
It wasn't going off every hour. Okay. It was just going.
Got some thunder and a little lightning. Not right on us, but it's hard to tell if it's coming or going. Well, that was a fast to arrive storm. One lightning strike pretty close. Kind of halfway between clumps of snow and hail. It's kind of strange. Looks like there's another one coming in. Somewhere up there the trail goes above tree line and over that ridge. Looks a little sketch. I might drop it back down here a little bit. There's another Colorado trail hiker in the trees down here. The second storm for the day never materialized, and I was treated with a beautiful sunset. Okay, attempt number 2, getting over this pass. Guess it is below freezing. But this is nice. The snow patches are nice and hard, not slushy and messy. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Well, just said a tentative goodbye to Alex and Laney. Sometimes you never know if you're going to see your friends again. I was now walking through Camp Hale National Monument. This site was used to train soldiers in the 10th Mountain Division for high alpine and winter warfare in World War II. This is interesting. My God, that goes on forever. Yeah, it looks like a quarter-mile long stretch of this. Doesn't look very heavily used. At least it's not hail and lightning. Mile 141.2. Old coke ovens for making coke from coal. It's a monument to those of the 10th Mountain Division that died in war. 999 ski troopers, they call them. Wow, is this a pleasant surprise? Wow, that was a cold night. Best thing is just get moving. From dreading moving, laying there in a dark, wet, frosty tent, to happiness in just a matter of 30 minutes. I'm alive.
Here's my mess. Just getting stuff out to dry it a little bit. That high peak right there is Mountain Massive. Possibly on the agenda. Well, 5:30 a.m. Starting the trek up Mount Massive. Easing up above the tree line, and all is well. The sun is up. Coming up to the saddle. Oh my. Unreal. Hello, summit. Magnifique. I want to get high and never come down. And I don't smoke dope. There's loads of little flowers in these rocks. And I can't believe they're pumping out such a beautiful fragrance. It's wafting up the mountainside. It's beautiful. Back on the Colorado Trail. I guess like 12 miles to Twin Lakes to pick up my resupply box of food and hopefully have an ice cold beer. There's the Twin Lakes. I'm descending down to there. Trying to get all my stuff charged up here. Oh yeah. 4:30 start today, going around Twin Lakes. Collegiate West to the right, Collegiate East, which is the standard route, to the left. Collegiate West alternative route is a little bit longer, considerably more remote, and almost none of it allows mountain bikes, and a little higher elevation. All that adds up to more adventure, and I'm gonna opt for that, so I took the right turn. Interlaken. Evidently it was a mountain retreat for rich people, and this was their six-sided privy, supposedly complete with leather toilet seats. Hi there.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
You want to say hi to him? Hi. He's like, yeah, what do you have? Hello.
About a month from now, it's the Leadville 100 foot race, and they're scouting out a place to do an aid station up there. And she says, yeah, they're gonna have an aid station up at the top of the pass. I feel like my face is all swollen up and my eyes are puffy. Maybe it was the 2 packs of ramen noodles I had right before bed last night. Well, within 5 minutes of starting a walk this morning, it started raining. It's all cool. At least I got to pack up while it was dry. Conventional wisdom says don't go up mountain summits in Colorado in the midday to afternoon. But today it's been raining all morning, and the weather's starting to look nicer. It's still a little sketchy, so hopefully this will be the one occasion where going up in the afternoon is maybe better than morning.
Getting a little bit of hail now. Just the peak to the other side. A little higher yet. A little higher. That's it. Woo. Mount Huron. Clouds are right at eye level. That's pretty wacky. You can see some rain off that way, rain off this way. Come up 2 mountain peaks, and at the top I've been alone. Damn near forgot I was gonna have coffee on top, so here we go. Delicious and fantastical views from this coffee shop. Got a hailstorm going on. Figured this was gonna happen sooner or later. As long as it's not big hail, I'm cool with it. Five hours up and back, 3 brief hailstorms, several rain showers, and intermittent sun. It was pretty awesome. It was a good trip. This is like the best spot in the world right now. Happy 4th of July. So I think that might be Lake Ann Pass, because for the last week, all of the talk has been how to get past the snow cornice. And that's certainly a cornice. "5:30 a.m. start." Here's a look back at Lake Ann. Do a little scrambling. Good morning, son. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have anxiety. Here's what we're dealing with. That was sketch, but I think I'm past the worst of it. We just both had the shit scared out of us coming up this pass. That's fucking nuts. To avoid the potentially fragile cornice, I climbed high through a crumbly rock chute. In hindsight, it was not a smart move. Oh my god, that was so sketch. I would have rather not been in that situation. Gotta quit jittering and get on with the trail. You would only see this coming up the Colorado Trail. Thank you to the generous soul trail angel who left that. Just getting to the tree line to find a campsite tonight. it was an awesome hike last night. A little bit of anxiety about more snow cornices and that sort of thing. And there was really nothing to fuss over. And weather I thought might turn into a storm, but that faded away. And set up camp and had dinner in the dark. Nothing like a pass for breakfast. What will you have for breakfast this morning, sir? Oh, I'll have a pass. Once over easy. Oh yeah, and throw in a side order of scree, please. Well, good morning, flowers. Don't you look so beautiful? Everybody else runs away, and you're just like, don't bother me. Out of one bowl and into another. Starting to see the devastation caused by the pine beetle. I've been delighted to see that the forests up until this point have been really appear to be very healthy. Nice and cruisy. Just what I need right now. Holy crap. That was a big bull moose. Okay, that one just shot across the trail. It was either a cow moose or an elk. Oh my god, that was so awesome. Pretty safe distance, and they're downhill pretty far. The only drawback is I was wide open and kind of on an open slope. What a gift. Oh. Last pass of the day. 5 for the day, which is same as yesterday. Catnip came along, and she's heading to a hostel, same one I was thinking about going to for a resupply, so I think we're gonna both hike there together. Is this your hiking shoe, Trout?
Yeah, that's right. It's this is the fancy rubber edition. All together rubber bands.
I love it.
Here's my food to go out of Monarch Pass toward Lake City, about 100 miles. Should be about 5 days. I just got to see if I can fit it in my bear bag here. It was a good group at the hostel, a fun little party, and now getting back to the mountains. Oh, good. Good luck horseshoe. I'm just gonna walk by, soak up the good luck. All right. Stopped at the Monarch Crest kind of gift shop up at the top of the highway behind me there. Had a really nice veggie burrito. Life is good. Here's the official rejoining of the Collegiate East and the Collegiate West routes. Now on the standard Colorado Trail route instead of the Collegiate West alternate. Well, officially finished the 83-mile Collegiate West portion of the trail. And as beautiful as it was hard, and I'm glad to be moving on, starting a new chapter of the trail.
I had now entered a 25-mile stretch of trail that was shared with off-road motorcycles.
It is a shared trail, but this is the first I've seen. This is my trail buddy, Paul. Turns out he's a marine biologist and he knows something about this shirt that I got at the secondhand store.
So happy hour, these are, this is a silhouette of something called a magnificent frigate bird. It's a tropical fish-eating bird. It's a very graceful flyer. And what it does for most of its meals is it's a parasitic eater, meaning it harasses other fish-eating birds and it causes them to regurgitate their fish meal, and then it swoops in and it eats the effluent. They're a super cool bird to check out sometime if you're ever down in the tropics.
And so the shirt is a bar and grill. Do you think they named the bird after the bar and grill, or the other way around?
Definitely the other way around.
Thanks, Paul.
You're welcome.
I feel great. It's cooling off. So try another evening push here, see where the trail takes me. Getting to the end of a long day and trying to find a spot to camp, but it's just not safe camping around all these standing dead trees. Oh, beautiful. Wow. 5 o'clock and I'm seeing some flashing and thunder. I'm gonna, I guess, pack up so everything's not wet. I'm seeing some lightning out there. We'll just march forward and see what happens. It's into the shelter of a bunch of standing dead trees. Here's some fun show and tell stuff. That's a vertebra, part of the sacrum, the lower spine, shoulder blade, scapula. Hi! Colorado Trail Foundation, serving up a hobo pie to happy hour. This is Elena?
Yeah,
Colorado Trail Foundation. So, do you mind just saying what your crew is doing up here on the mountain?
Our crew is doing a bypass where the trail looks really wicked. So instead of going straight up and straight coming back down, they're doing a bypass at this point. And this is going to be a 2-week crew, and they worked on it last year too.
Thank you so much for what you do.
Absolutely.
That was the most magical trail magic ever. I just gotta walk through. Elena from the Colorado Trail Foundation sent me on the road with this quinoa, kale, garbanzo salad. Wow. This is by far the longest road walk section. It's dirt roads, very cruisy. Also a recovery from the steep mountains of Collegiate West. Pretty breezy out here.
Wow, that totally looks like a wildfire sunset. Wow, I think that was my favorite spot of the trip. Vast open ranch land. I guess it was probably prairie at some point. But then the full moon and the sun with the, I guess what's fire, smoke from wildfires, makes such a dramatic scene. These aspens are awesome trees. All right, I've hit a major slump. I could just doze off. I just ran into a hiker who's just out for a couple of days, so he's in touch with the news, and he says, yeah, absolutely, this is all smoke from a fire in Gunnison National Forest, which is where I'm at. Hopefully it won't turn into anything crazy, because I'm walking through a tinderbox.
I later learned that the fires had burned 4,000 acres, about 100 miles from where I was at. It was a stark reminder of how fragile these landscapes really are.
There's my dinner. It's nice the sun came out here just before it goes down. Beautiful. Midday snack, potato flakes. These forests that have been destroyed by the pine beetle have a feel of burn scars, but the flowers that come in are crazy. This mesa is crazy. It's going on for, I don't know, it's going to be 5 or more miles. It's kind of surreal. Wow, this is weird going off the end of the mesa. Huh. Cool. Really welcoming town. Staying in an RV park for 20 bucks. Get everything I need, showers, laundry, place to camp, loaner clothes, and a loaner bicycle. I'm going out for breakfast. It's kind of hard leaving here because a bunch of my friends are rolling in. Can't hang around. I feel like I've been here forever. Cheers. Gonna be getting back on trail. Well, there goes my ride that gave me the lift back to the trail. Yeah, storms all around. Hopefully none of them will hit me. All right, that storm behind me is now giving some lightning and thunder. I'm heading toward the tree line quite a ways up ahead, but if it starts to get too gnarly, there's bushes at least as high as my tent, and if I need to, I'll pitch in there. I set up at the right time. Storms quit halfway through the night, and there's tons of condensation on everything, but look at that sunrise. There it is, high point. Highest point on the Colorado Trail, and the gnarly clouds are rolling in. There is thunder, and that's a bad place to be. I think it's a lot of miles to get below tree line. All right, I'm ready for the shit to hit the fan. How can you not love it, even if you dread it at times? An old boiler, oh, complete with flowers. Hoodoos. You gotta love them. It's raining, but the thunder seems to have tailed off. So I'm gonna make a push for this pass, 13,000 foot pass. And if there's thunder and lightning, all of a sudden I'll retreat. Well, the weather is cooperating. It's wet, it's raining. Unless the sun pops out in the next hour or two, I'm here for the night. How are you?
Durango from Denver, hiking the Colorado Trail. How about you? Out for a couple days?
7 nights.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you. Yes, was the case yesterday. Storms built up in the afternoon. 12,600 feet on an exposed plateau like this when storms are coming in. Not a good place to be, so yay, going down. Of course, you got to take a peek. I've been noticing this hole. It certainly appears to be a mine shaft. Wow, this is unreal. Ouch. At least I'm off of that high plateau. Okay, walking away from camp. Damp and cold here in sight, so I gotta get moving. Evidently, the Durango and Silverton narrow gauge rail line is a train stop down here. It's the real deal, it's a train stop. Alright, this is looking nasty. Damn. There's a bunch of trees up here. I hope to get there before the storm hits. Did an emergency setup because it was getting gnarly. And I'm glad to have the tent set up. That's some quick cooking lentils with powdered coconut milk. And I'm going to add a pack of potato flakes, roasted garlic flavor. Looks like I'm in for maybe a couple good hours of hiking this evening. Yay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just saw what I saw. Those elk up there on the ridge, so many of them. What a sky. But just kind of a calm, hazy day. Not a bit of wind. Quiet as you can imagine. Just walking along, I came across Shelby's Rim Tours from Moab. And you got a bunch, how many mountain bikers out here?
We've got 12 mountain bikers out there.
She's kind enough to give me two burritos. This is the second round. It's awesome.
Yeah.
So thank you, Shelby. Appreciate it. Tiger salamanders all over the shore of this lake. Nice, the sun is out. The flowers are shining, but there are dark clouds around. But for this moment, life is good. Oh my. It rained most of the night. I think there was a little bit of off time, but right about like 6 o'clock, the rain was done. The sun was coming out and a nice cool breeze dried off the tent real fast, and beautiful sunrise. I'm just glad I'm not above tree line right now. It's also not good to be under a tree. Alright, this is more of a storm than I thought it was going to be. I'm going to find a nice dense spruce tree, which are amazingly effective at shielding the rain. Get my raincoat out at this point, mainly for warmth. I'm not making any heat, so I'll get cold. And B, if this tree gets hit, I'm right next to it and it's a lightning rod, and that's not good. Don't want to be wet and in 40-degree air temperature and not moving. You get hypothermia real fast. Sometimes this seems so dire. You think, oh my God, hypothermia, lightning. I think it's going to be all right. As my friend Nat says, there's a high probability of survival. That's starting to look brighter. Oh wow, this is cool. How far are you going? Shooting for Denver?
I wish. I want to make it to Denver, but I don't think I'll be able to this trip. But I'm gonna go as far as I can.
Not a bad view out the front window.
the last pass. I'm so grateful to have been able to do this. Got plenty of time today. I'm gonna go just short of the very end of the trail, camp one more night, and I'll go into town first thing in the morning. Just sitting here contemplating the end of this trip. It's always this twist of emotions, the sadness of ending a journey like this, but the excitement of all the new chapters in life to come. These trips are amazing. Take your heart, your mind, your soul places you'd never imagine.
I'm with two hikers here, Sea Lion. Curious if you have thoughts about what characterizes a Colorado Trail to you.
I think it's best above 11,500 feet, and all the parts that are up high I just love.
No trees.
No trees. No trees.
I love the animals. Like, we've seen so many animals this last section. We saw a bear. I saw a bear cub. We just saw mink or a pine marten, not sure which. A lot of moose, elk.
Thank you so much, and congratulations on your hike.
Thank you.
One last sunrise on the Colorado Trail. Just gonna walk out this morning and go to town.
This was the end of the journey. I stepped off the trail and into a diner where a full, hot breakfast seemed surreal. Then, a reunion with trail friends I'd grown to love, faces that felt like home. A lovely trail angel then swept me off to the airport, and just hours after stepping off the trail, I was already in the sky, watching the mountains fade away, and wondering how something so big could end so quickly. The Colorado Trail was full of highs. Yes, the ridgelines, the passes, the peaks. But it also delivered pain and beauty, fear and wonder. It shook me. It shaped me. And took me higher than summits ever could. These are the highs that will remain long after the trail.